Hello guys, welcome to Transcend Capital. So yesterday we published our first video, which was without audio, about our entry of $5.3 million on Bitcoin long. You can check it out right here. You can also click on this link and you will see that we have a Telegram group that you can participate, and also a group chat that you can join. So please feel free to subscribe and like the channel so we keep on doing these live updates. So as you can see right here, the Bitcoin drop that we had yesterday was pretty significant. It was about almost 6%. And I believe that the reason why we dropped was due to many people positioned in the market, and the market makers, they tend to do these kinds of moves in order to either get you stopped out or liquidated. So we're going to be using these types of drops in the market to actually position ourselves and open new positions that are going to have a better risk to reward. And this is exactly what we did. So we opened a new position on Sol, and we kept our WLD position, as you can see from yesterday's video. So let's have a look at our current positions. So you can see right here that we just added a Solana position, 14x, average entry 192.5. So let's have a look. So we actually entered Solana just right here, and the $5.2 million Bitcoin position is still open. As you can see right here, we're about $24,000 up on these three positions, and our total monthly PNL is $455,600. So basically, we only specialize in large cap coins. It gives us better risk to reward, and also it is much safer to trade than altcoins, where basically we are in an environment where if Bitcoin corrects just 1 or 2%, altcoins tend to correct 5, 6, or 7%, which shows that there's not much strength on altcoins at the moment, despite all the hype that's going on in social media. But the true values that are holding and that are showing strength are still Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and perhaps Sui also. And therefore, I think these are the pairs that you should be focusing on for this last part of the cycle. The targets that I'm expecting for Bitcoin in the upcoming months, I honestly think that the rise is still not over, and that we have plenty of upside. I'm still expecting 130,000 as the next target, which is about a 9% or 10% rise from current levels. If we have a look at the Bitcoin ETF flows, we can see that we had a large outflow on the 1st of August of about $812 million. But this outflow became less and less significant since the following days we got net inflows of about 400 million. And we can see here that the trend is shifting and it's resuming to the upside. More inflows are coming into the Bitcoin ETF. The same thing is happening on Ethereum. And I think that we should see a 125,000 Bitcoin pretty much soon. Looking at the daily candle, nothing really has changed. The uptrend is still on with higher highs and potentially a higher low right here. So nothing alarming. If we look at the weekly is kind of like in an indecision area. There's still 2 days and 18 hours. So as long as we close above this current level right here, above the previous weekly open, which was about 119,243, that's going to be a great signal for a push to the continuation to the upside. So last week's open is going to be an important anchor for determining the upcoming week's trends. If we look at the USDT dominance, you're going to see basically that we've been forming a downtrend since the 7th of April. And what we would want to see basically is the dominance going back to this area right here, which is 3.78%, which is basically the support of this chart. And that's going to be a drop on USDT dominance of about 8.41%, which will lead Bitcoin and altcoins to rise, and Bitcoin eventually reaching $130,000. Now, it's going to be important also to watch the reaction once the USDT dominance goes back to these levels, 3.78. It's going to be important to watch the reaction if we're going to get a bounce or we're going to get a break from this current level. Now, as you guys may know, the higher the USDT dominance, the less flow is going, or capital is going into the crypto market, which is a negative sign for prices. And the lower the USDT dominance, that means that more capital is actually leaving USDT and going into Bitcoin and altcoins. Therefore, it's going to be positive for the cryptocurrency market prices. Having a look quickly at the sectors that are performing well. So hyperliquid ecosystem is still performing well. Solana tokens, and I would say to avoid these sectors like gaming and deepin. I don't think they've been doing very well in general. And the main sectors to actually focus on would be layer 1, and in my opinion, it will be between meme coins, layer 1, and potentially AI. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit because the market has just the US market did not open yet, so I'm recording this video pretty early in the morning, but we'll have to recheck on the next video the values that we're gonna get for each category, and we will delve more into details. So this is pretty much it. If you would like to enter WLD, I think it's still a great chance to enter at these current prices. You can place your stop loss below, so at 0.97. And for our trades right now, so we're pretty much set for this rise. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, and also to visit our our Telegram group and YouTube channel to be able to get those links so you can join us, and see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.